What's up, guys? PPD here, and welcome to episode 80 of my road to Manchester City. This episode, we're going to be doing a live part and a non-live part, and we're starting off with the live part over here because we have got FUT Birthday. There's a lot going on, and it's just a madness. There's new SBCs, there's new players and packs, there's new packs, and we have a lot of investments to sell. I did go ahead and buy these guys over here who, I know this guy's in the current team of the week, Tosun. This guy I'm not sure though, but he was very cheap and he's 82 rated, which is a good rating and a good price. So I bought these guys for 11k or so, and we're going to list them up now because there is a team of the week SBC. Well, actually we can't list these guys up yet. Our trade pile is full. Now let's quickly look at what we sold. Just sold the rest. And this was the last batch of healing cards that I had, so we don't have to worry about these clogging up our trade pile any longer. I'm just really happy I got rid of them because 900 coins and we had a lot. It was some decent money. So yeah, let's go back to those guys that I invested in. We didn't end up needing the Spanish high-rated guys that we bought. Now, I still feel like I can sell them for profit because there's some SBCs that require a high rating, and we're gonna go take a look at those SBCs right after we sell off everything. So this might be a long this part might be long. Now unfortunately it's looking like this Tosun guy isn't going for anything different than what I bought him for, so that's a shame. Let's go take a look at the other guy, Dorita. The thing is, I feel like a lot of people invested in this and it just gets flooded, so we might have to wait a few hours or days for them to slowly creep up. So unfortunately those guys have not gone up. Cazorla, I don't think he's gone up. Ooh, he has. We bought him for 7k. He is going for 8k. I have the web app open right next to me and I'm checking the price of these players, so if you see me take a second, that's why. Now, Cazorla's going for 8.5. Now, I'm interested to whether or not I should sell or not because they might go up even more. So I think we're going to wait off on that. What I want to get rid of mostly is the 84s and the informs. So that is what we're going to do over here. Now, I won't be showing you guys me listing up the informs because you already know how much I bought them for. So there's no point. I mean, you could say the same thing for the informs, but I feel like the informs are more interesting. Now this is great because Falcao, who we packed, so it doesn't really matter. Wait, hold on just 1 second. I almost listed him up for the price of the 84, which would have been bad. Wow, the 86 literally goes for like 2k more. Okay, so 25. You know what? Let's just list him up for 24, and he should sell. Now, I mean, I could have sold him like 3 weeks ago for 18, but whatever. So we're gonna go ahead and list him up. Dorita and Tosun we already just talked about. They aren't going for that much more than what I bought him for. Thauvin is an interesting one because he's 86 rating. Hopefully he goes for something. Now, I don't think we bought Thauvin either because we packed him, I believe. Yeah, we did. Another one that has... This is so annoying. I hate when they have two informs because you always see the first inform because obviously it's cheaper. I could check Footbin actually. Let me open up Footbin for situations like this because it's going to get really annoying and tedious if I'm spending so much time looking up a second inform. So let's see, Thauvin. And so far from what I've experienced, the servers aren't slow, but I feel like as the day goes on, it's going to get worse. He's going for 29k, which is crazy. Why is he going for more than Falcao? I have no idea, but we're going to list him up. Also, our coin total, before we sell anything, we're at 394, so we'll see how much we are at after we sell off everything. Bentaleb, let's take a look at him. He's a decent rating, so he should go for something. Hopefully, I am right about that. Now, Footbin's being a little bit slow, and I'm certain it's because of everybody being on it and checking prices. It's crazy. I think there is a market crash going on. I'm not too fussed about it because we don't really have anybody in the club that we want to sell. other than maybe Son. But other than that, Walcott is a player that, despite being a City player, he's going to be at the club forever. Aguero and stuff like that, we're never going to get rid of unless they get a better card. This Bentaleb is taking a goddamn minute. I think I'm just going to check on the web app instead. Footbin is slow right now, guys. It is slow. Now, I'm thinking he's going for around 18k or so. 18. I think I saw one for 17. Let me just make sure. Yep, 17. It should sell for 17, which honestly isn't that great. And it kind of makes me wonder if I should do one of the Team of the Week SBCs. But I don't think I will. Oops, I backed out. And we sold something anyways. So let's take a look at that. God, flipping is slow. We sold Thauvin. Oh, Schneider. Schneider. Now that is a player I want to check out because we've been holding on to him for God knows how long. And he's definitely one that we bought. We bought him for 19k. Sorry for that. 19k. The thing is, we bought his 85 and he had an 86 not too long after. But apparently his 85 is going for 26k. So we're in the money, which is nice. We made a nice solid 5k or so on that. Let's see who else we got. We have some in the club as well, by the way. So we're going to take a look at that once we get to the end of this. We're also going to do one of the SBCs. It's a really easy, and honestly, it's not that great of a reward. So, whatever, really. Let's go take a look at the club because we have some more informs in there. And I'll quickly show you guys what I mean when I say I don't really care about the market crash, because there's players that I'm going to be keeping forever. Yeah, we're going to keep forever. Walcott keeping forever. Son, I don't really care if I lose money on him because he's been so good and I feel like he's making that money back. Also, he might get a skill upgrade, so we might actually even make money on him. Sane, another one, club forever. Aguero, club forever. De Bruyne, we pack pulled, so we can't lose money. Gundogan, we've already lost money on him before the crash, so it doesn't really matter, and we're keeping him forever. Bravo, same thing. Bentaleb, we're going to go ahead and list up. Because I think I'm not sure if we bought one, and no, we packed one, and then we packed one in the elite one. I think that's what happened. Now, he was going for like 17, right? So, we'll list him up for that. Inan. Now, these guys, we're getting to the low ratings over here, and I'm scared that they don't really go for anything. Wait, hold on, what? There's no way Inan goes for more than Bentaleb, does he? He goes for like the same price. Kind of weird because he's lower rated, but I won't complain. We'll list him up for 17. What's the next one? Yeah, we're getting to a point where these guys, see, I mean, I feel like the reason the other 82s don't go for anything is because they're in the current Team of the Week. So they're getting packed a lot. But this guy, Brooks, he's going for a decent amount. Or am I just wrong? I might be wrong, and I'm just looking at some high listed ones. 15k. I'm gonna hold on to him. Probably gonna hold on to the rest of the guys as well because we have a lot. And even if we list them at 13k, it's over 100k, right? The thing is, I want to make more. I'm kind of greedy in that situation. But yeah, let's go ahead and do... We're already at 486, so 502. So we made 100k just like that, and we only sold a few cards, which is great. Now, you're probably wondering, are you going to open packs? Dude, these cards are crazy. And now, I'm going to agree with you. These cards are crazy. I'm not going to lie. Those cards are crazy. But I feel like Team of the Season is better, and I can hold off until Team of the Season. So I don't think I'm going to open them, guys. I don't think I'm going to open them. It's tempting because there's some cards in there that I would love to have. David Luiz being one of them. That CDM card would be death on the pitch. By the way, this SBC was so easy. They're just warming up because there's going to be every day for 8 days. There's going to be a new SBC, and I think it's progressively going to get harder. The first one being the easiest, so everybody can do it. Let's quickly take a look at these Team of the Weeks and see how much of a ripoff they are. Now, the Team of the Week guarantee one, this one I think requires you to just have an 84 rated team, which isn't bad. It is untradeable, but still isn't bad considering who's in the Team of the Week, Neymar and Ronaldo. Now, these cards are the biggest ripoff right here. Now you look at these cards and you're like, Jesus Christ almighty, I need to have these cards. But let's quickly take a look at the requirements. There's 2 requirements. First one, 88 rating. That's ridiculous. This one, 6 Team of the Week players, 88 rating. Do you guys know how much that is? That's crazy money, guys. That's like, I want to say it's 1 million coins. It's got to be 1 million coins or so, because that is a lot. David Luiz, who I would love to have, 89 rating, 5 Team of the Week players, and god damn, that's a lot of money. El Shaarawy is probably the cheapest one, but even then it's expensive. 87 rating. God, that's interesting right there. FUT Champions reward players, it lets you use them here, but they don't count as Team of the Week players. Now it's pretty interesting but it's still a ripoff. Team of the Week tradable. We've seen these before. Whether or not they're a ripoff or not, I don't know. I'm kind of in between on that. I never do them, so whatever. 82 guarantee. These could be a ripoff if you fall too deep into the hole. I might do some of them, but with duplicates. The player of the month. God damn, this is a ripoff. Romelu Lukaku won as predicted. We cashed out. We made some money. He's got an amazing card, but this card is going to cost you a crap ton. You need an informed player for all 4 of the challenges. You need an informed Lukaku for this one. You need Pro League informs and an 75 rating. 85 rating. I'm getting confused. 84 rating for this one, and you need another Belgium inform. And then this one, you need a full Premier League team, and you need another inform, and it has to be 84 rated. Now, that is going to cost you over 600k guaranteed. And Lukaku is going to get himself a team of the season in just a matter of time, and you're probably going to get a better card for around the same price. Honestly, do not do that SBC. But that is going to conclude this part of the live commentary. We're going to go ahead and open up that silver pack really quickly. Pack ourselves a FUT. Look at the design. It's really tempting. It's really tempting. Especially since we have some 100k packs in there. But I really want to save them for team of the season. We get ourselves... Is that Alessandrini? You got a downgrade? We used him during... Now, he's a really good silver card if you think about it now. We used him during the... Oh, come on. There's like 800 listed. It's so annoying. We used him during the MLS Daily Knockout Tournament not too long ago. This guy, yeah, I was going to say, this guy doesn't go for more than 1,000 coins. We have another squad fitness card. We'll send that to the transfer list. I'll deal with it off screen. But yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and sell all the 84s we have in the club. I might sell the rest of the informs. I have to see about that. But we'll see you guys then, and then we'll build the draft. Okay, guys, slight change of plans. Instead of doing the draft now, we're going to be doing it at the end of the episode. It's a really long episode, so hopefully you don't mind that. But the FUT Birthday has dropped a lot of stuff, and we're actually going to be selling off the 84s over here that we had bought in preparation for something like this. We also sold some of the 85s we had in the club. The 87s that we bought literally last episode, I think. We're also selling over here too the Spanish guys. While you didn't necessarily need the Spanish guys, the fact that they were high rating made their price go up. So we made some nice profit on that. We also sold the informs that we had in the club, and we made some very nice money. We're currently at 685k, which is a good amount of coins, and we're going to go ahead and do a FUT Birthday SBC, I think. I think what we're going to be doing here is the Team of the Week tradable. Yes, I wanted to go ahead and do one of these, only one, because I know that if we start doing one and doing another, we're going to get sucked in to this endless loop, and we're just going to consistently lose coins. So we put in 2 Team of the Week players that were very cheap. Also put a bunch of 84s that we bought and packed. It didn't end up costing that much, and it was definitely worth at least one try. And we went ahead, opened it, and we got ourselves Pulisic, which isn't that bad, isn't that great. He goes for 30,000 coins, and I do end up listing him up for that because he is a pretty good card. There's a lot of hype around him. He's currently, in my opinion, the best American player, and there's just so much hype around him, so that is why he's going for 30k. I feel like if he wasn't American and he was like some other random country, he'd probably go for less. It's just the hype, really. Not even the fact that he's American. It's just the hype around him. So we're going to go ahead and list him up. We then go ahead and do the FUT Birthday number 2 SBC. I'm going to be doing them every single day because we want to get that ultimate pack at the end of it, which is very, very nice. And I think we're going to also do a couple of league SBCs over here. there's just so little teams left in the majority of the League SBCs that we haven't done. And the cards are so cheap right now because of this crash that's going on with FUT Birthday. And I wanted to get some done because I not only want to open some packs now, but I also want to start saving packs for Team of the Season, which we talked about in the last episode. So we went ahead and completed a few La Liga teams over here. The La Liga teams, I think I'm going to be saving the packs because I think the majority of them are 15k or higher. If they are lower than that, I will be opening them. I check on this website anyways to make sure how much the pack is worth and whether or not I should keep it or not. So yeah, that is that. We go ahead and sell off the Ter Stegens that we also had in the club or in the trade pile, not too sure. They didn't go for that much, but they still went for some coins, which isn't too bad. We went ahead and opened up the packs. Once again, these packs aren't that great. I think they're like 7.5k packs or 5k packs or something like that. So not worth saving for Team of the Season because they're just going to be a waste of time. But we get ourselves some duplicates. Going to send those to the trade pile. I think I do end up doing another 82 plus off screen, but I don't show it because I just know that I never pack anything from them. And I'm only using duplicates to get rid of them. By the way, look at the menus, how slow they were. I think this was on Saturday. They were really slow, and I'm so glad I played FUT Champions very, very slowly. Like at a slow pace. I didn't force myself to play 13 games like I normally do a day. I ended up stopping at 10 games, got the result I wanted that would get us Elite Monthly, but we will be talking about that later on. But yeah, we opened up this pack over here. We didn't get anything in it. We do get ourselves a contract pack, which is obviously very nice to get. I wanted to say always, but I ended up saying obviously, and it came off like a combination of the two. But yeah, we send the contracts to the club, saving the rest of the packs though for Team of the Season, because those are some good packs. We got some 100ks, 45ks in there, maybe even some 50ks, and we're going to finish off this episode by building the draft over here. We're going to go with the 4-3-3 attack, a formation that I've actually struggled a lot recently against in FUT Champions, the 4-3-3-4, and I don't know why. I think it's because it's so attacking. It's really good, and I wanted to give it a shot and see how good we would do with it. We end up getting Pogba as our captain, which is a great start because obviously Pogba is amazing in this game. We then get Sanchez as our striker, so it was already shaping up to be a very nice draft. We partner him up with the Depay. We then get the Inform De Bruyne. Unfortunately, not the second Inform, but the first Inform. Still a great card nonetheless. We get the Man of the Match Mkhitaryan, which is great because he's got good work rates for a midfielder. We then get the David Luiz card, which I was really dying to try out. So we're going to have him at center back. Unfortunately, though, we do get Ramos, which I know it's not bad, but he also has a high attacking work rate, much like David Luiz. So that might be a problem going forward. But two great center backs nonetheless. We then get Senho in net to get Ramos that chemistry. We do get Begovic. I think I end up putting Begovic instead of a Senho because I'd rather have David Luiz on full chem rather than Sergio Ramos. Obviously because Ramos has more total stats. So the low chem affects him less than it does David Luiz. We then get a crazy selection over here. Now look at this. Team of the Year Messi. Team of the Year Ronaldo. Inform Hazard, and Team of the Group Stage Neymar. Tough decision, but I went with Messi because obviously Messi is my favorite player, well, my second favorite player in the world, right below Aguero. So I went with Messi, and with the few games that I did play with him in the draft, well, the one game that we're going to play now, or next episode, I mean, his dribbling was amazing, so really happy about getting Messi. We then go ahead and finish off the draft over here. I think the picks that we get over here aren't too great. I do end up putting Messi in the lineup over here. I have to play around with the goalie, not the goalies, the players. I do end up taking Mkhitaryan, but putting in Zanzi and Danilo in there to get Messi that chemistry. But I think that is the team we end up going with. I put Pogba at cam because I feel like he's better utilized there. And I take off De Bruyne, which I honestly didn't want to do. But I felt like him and Pogba both have to play the cam role. So what I was going to do is just sub on De Bruyne for Pogba if I wasn't liking how Pogba was playing. Or putting in De Bruyne for Nzonzi and then swapping him with Pogba. But we'll see how it goes in the next episode when we play that game. But yeah, that is the team, that is the draft, and we will be playing in the next episode. Hopefully you guys don't mind me not playing it this episode, but it's just going to be a really long video if I do play it. But yeah, this is our FUT champs. We're currently at 4 wins with 6 games played. I end up stopping at silver 3, which is enough to get us elite monthly and also enough for us to get a decent reward. But that is going to conclude this episode of my road to Manchester City, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Next episode, more SBCs, the FUT draft, and maybe a game in divisions. I don't know. It depends what happens in the draft. But I'll see you guys then. My name is PBD, and I'm out.